Mr. Lujan?
James Lujan. I rise to support this bill. In the same respect as the gentleman, I am from here, and I've lived in the States, and I've come back to live here because this is my homeland, right here. As far as I could understand tourism, I've never was sold on it. As I watch shows on TV that depict movies that I guess sell on the pleasure of tourism, and there are many movies like that. You watch behind the lines, in the background, the silhouette of employees at the hotel and how they're treated. And it's the same situation that we have here. We are here to be servants to people who only come to the island for 2 or 3 days. And we're treated as such. Now, if we look at the I guess the research on job status on Guam and where the pay is at, and according to the federal regulation on income and the poverty level, we can safely say that 50%, maybe 60% of our island is under that poverty level, which is probably what, around $23,000 a year. At $725, does it round off to $23,000 a year? I mean, even $8, make it $9. When I started as a teacher, I was making $9. I know that wasn't even $20,000 a year. The price of index here, that we don't control it on Guam. We have nothing to do with the price index. It's all imported. Maybe pig food. We can establish the price index on that. But other than that, not. Our pay has been flatlining for the last 20 years. We want to live that American dream. By the Organic Act, we are Americans. But yet, for some reason, everybody who comes to Guam to make business on Guam, has, I guess, some thought or theory that Guam can be manipulated. Because the people who run it are willing to give in, to sacrifice the rest of us who live here. I'm not asking for the world, but I'm asking to live like an American. Give us the income that we deserve so we can move the money around, make our lifestyle better, our living better. Make me a responsible taxpayer. That's what I'm asking with this bill. Let's take a chance. There's money coming this way. When the after the construction is good and done, the Marines are still going to be here. That's extra income. We can always adjust it. Nothing's sealed or set in stone. But somewhere along the line, we need to stop saying no and start saying yes for the welfare of our people. I mean, we don't hoard the money. We don't have our own banks. We don't want it. We're going to spend that on our island. But every day I read the newspaper, somebody comes on that is raising the salaries on Guam for the people. They scare us to death, telling us that everything else is going to go up. And I don't think so. The gentleman to my left said that we're 2%, our inflation rate is 2% higher than Hawaii. But yet we get less than half in salary than Hawaii. So we really must be frugal here on Guam with our spending to survive. We must be really surviving hard. And what is that going to tell us, senators? You know, it's time. It's time to do something. It's time to support this amendment. I think it's the right thing to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lujan. Is there anybody else who would like to testify on this bill? Because I noticed some new folks came in. No one else signed up? All right, before we get to the question in the panel, I'd like to also acknowledge that we have gotten testimony from Am Orient Contracting against the resolution, and also one from the Employers Council against the resolution. Now, to any of my colleagues that would like to address the panel, Senator Tenorio.
Do you think that adopting this amendment in the Congress and making it federal law will have a spillover effect in the non-DOD or non-military construction cost?
Well, it's like this. My opinion is we need to stop jacking up everything over here and making the price tag bigger for the military when they come out here. Okay, pretty much what it's doing is it's going to be cutting into the businessman's bottom dollar. Okay, and that's why he's all upset and all against all this, us getting paid what we're supposed to be getting paid. We're U.S. citizens. We should be paid as U.S. citizens, and all those other things about, oh, if this goes up, that's going to go up, and that's going to go up, this is going to go up, and this is going to go up, and that's going to go up. Hey, it's going to go up, but I'll tell you what, I'm getting paid more than what I was getting paid. Now I'm closer to affording a home now than I was before it went up.
So if you got a guy working in the military contract, for example, doing the construction at the Hawaii union-based salaries, and then let's say he doesn't have that contract, comes to an end, and he's used to getting paid, what would you just say, $35, $40 an hour? Do you think he'll take the old wage working on the outside for less?
Hey, if he has to survive and has to take that, then that's probably what he's going to have to do to survive.
So you don't think that he'll command a higher wage outside after the contract is over?
Well, that's neither here nor there. All I know is we're U.S. citizens, and we should be paid as U.S. citizens. And what he does with his contract and all these contracts and all this business jargon is just business jargon. And pretty much people are just looking out for their bottom dollar and trying to maximize their profits, that us as U.S. citizens here are being overlooked, and the people are looking to the Philippines, to foreign countries, to bring in workers from over there to come over here and carve out a decent living for themselves. But the people who exist here already are being overlooked.
So,
and that's what I see. Yeah. That's what I see. You know, and that's what I feel. Well, I'm a U.S. citizen. Pay me like a U.S. citizen. I watch TV, Home and Garden TV, and I see these couples going in and buying homes. You know, they're getting paid U.S. national average, right? And they can go there, and the price tag on those homes are $350,000, $450,000, and they're qualifying for those loans because they're getting paid what they're supposed to be getting paid. We need a consumer affairs advocacy office over here to control and keep the price of everything in a reasonable market, because here pretty much it's a free for all. Sure. You know what I mean? They see oh, we can get this for, you know, I like to let the business industry know that 8,000 Marines and their family are coming here, not 8,000 suits, not 8,000 business people. 8,000 business people are not coming here. These military people are not going to live here. They're going to come here, do their 4 years or their term. They're going to get on a plane. They're going to go station somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? There's not, you know, the real estate market just doubled. I mean, priced us right out of that real estate market. Business people are not moving to Guam to buy up all our real estate. Okay, and it's all speculation. There's 8,000 Marines and their families coming here, and business community needs to understand that. I would like to also, you know, with your last question there regarding your sister in Hawaii, I also have one of my good friends. I grew up here on Guam. He joined the Navy. He retired from the Navy. He is now working over in Hawaii at the port facility over there. He's a rigger over there. He owns a condominium in downtown Hawaii. And with his salary, his wife doesn't work. With his salary, he could afford to support his family. That condominium four-bedroom condominium in downtown Waikiki on his current salary right now.